Scorpio, welcome back to another reading. I know it's been half a minute. I hope you've all been doing well. Let's get into it. I know you're anxious. For those of you returning, I've been on holiday. For those of you brand new, welcome back. Thank you so much for continuing to support the channel, and thank you so much for your well wishes for our holidays. It was truly appreciated. We had such a relaxing time. It was wonderful. It's the first time I've not done any readings, so it was a bit challenging for me, but here I am. Let's catch up. Let's see what's going on. I hope you're all doing amazing. I'm also going to do the Shacy Prism Tarot giveaway again. Absolutely free. I'll get into that in a minute. I know we're anxious, so let's dive in. I'm going to use the tarot dice first. Okay, so we have somebody, an Emperor, a King of Wands in deep thought. I feel like it's the same person here. This person is all in their head. They're taking a time out. They're really reflecting on their life and what they want to do. This person is feeling stuck, bound, and tied to another situation, person, place, or thing here. They're thinking about you. Oh boy, are they thinking about you, you, them. Again, feel free to swap the energies anytime. This reading is for a Scorpio, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sun. Just remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's not going to resonate for all of you right now. Some of you it could definitely resonate in the future. That's how tarot works, okay? Somebody's very much in limbo here, okay? So they're kind of like, I'm stuck. I'm sacrificing another situation. I'm stuck to. I'm bound to it. I'm deep diving here. They definitely feel like you are their divine counterpart. There's no two ways about it. They're very conflicted about it. They're staying up at night. They may not seem like it's Scorpio. Again, feel free to flip those energies, but they are dreading the fact that there may be some others in your life or competition in your life or other suitors in your life. There could be jealousy issues, okay? Or they could be dealing with somebody that they're in marriage or commitment to that they're in constant battle with, that has jealousy issues because they know about you. It could be because your person is becoming very defensive and they're argumentative. I feel like there's a lot of arguments or self-defense going on here. But let's dig in. We're going to dig in even deeper. There's definitely a soulmate type of energy. This could be somebody from your past or past life connection. This is somebody that you may have gone to school with, or again, you just very deeply connect to. But they're also feeling kind of bound to something else or someone else here. And they may be feeling guilty over that too. They may have come off to you as quite defensive. I'm also getting that message. This could be somebody that you've been waiting to hear from. Okay, or they've been waiting to reach out to you here. There is definitely some kind of communication coming. You know, this person wants to take the action. They just feel for whatever reason, Scorpio, that they can't. Let's dig in. All right, I'm going to use the vintage deck, the 60s and the 70s Solar deck. So for those of you that know me, I haven't used these for half a minute, but I want to use them now. I'm also going to get your person's energy on the other deck, the mutual energies between you and them, on the Shacy Prism Tarot deck. So this is the deck I'm giving away. So for those of you that are brand new, it's completely free to you. I'm going to ship to you wherever you are. It doesn't matter. It's just my way of giving back and saying thank you so much for supporting the channel. It doesn't matter if you're in Australia, New Zealand, England. It doesn't matter. I will ship them to you. It's just my way, again, of saying thank you. These are sentiments that I came up with. The design is also myself, done by myself. It's about transformation and the changes that we go through, the butterflies, the stars. Anyhow, yeah, so all you need to do to get in on that is hit that like button, support the channel. It's a fantastic and free way to support the channel. And it's also a fantastic and free way to get in on the free giveaway. I will announce it at the end of August, okay? I will announce the lucky winner at the end of August. And keep in mind that you need to hit the notification bell as well as the like button so that you can be notified if you're the lucky winner when I do make the announcement. And let me know in the comments down below who you are. Okay, because that's how I put your name in the draw. So if you want to get on that, that would be fantastic. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what's going on. There's been a lot of secrets or a lot of silence and a lot of trusting the intuition right now. Okay, you feel like you've really been let down, possibly by an earth sign. You feel like they betrayed you or let you down or led you down the wrong path. Or you may just feel like they just, you know, this is ending painfully. This could be, again, the Six of Cups is coming up once in the tarot dice and once here as well in the vintage deck. So that hits home for me really strong. This definitely is a past life, soul-to-soul connection, or someone from your past, somebody you have that deep soul tie with here. You felt really sweet about them, but you're also feeling like they let you down and you need to walk away because they're not emotionally fulfilling for you. And you feel like there's a lot of things here that has been secret, left unsaid, or in the dark, unknown, okay? We've got the Emperor again. You could be dealing with an Aries, a Taurus, the father of your children, or it could simply mean that this is a take charge kind of person, a boss, your own boss, a business owner. You feel like maybe they played a lot of games with you, a lot of games with your heart. They've stressed you out. You've walked away. It was not emotionally fulfilling for you, okay? Scorpio, some of you may be making a final judgment call here. You're trying to make a decision here. You're kind of waking up to the fact that you need to go towards your destiny, your true calling. You're trying to have the strength to endure, to continue to move forward, to find your wish fulfillment perhaps somewhere else. Someone who could be very romantic and loving, somebody you can give your cup to, somebody that you're feeling the love with, because this person you haven't been feeling the love with. You feel like there's been too much hidden. You feel like this could be somebody who is the King of Wands, somebody who likes attention, somebody who you know, is very flirtatious but not very serious. You feel like there's hidden motives there, or hidden feelings, or they're just coming off as maybe kind of arrogant, materialistic. Whoa, Scorpio, that has like never happened. The 1960s and the 1970s Chariot. This person may want to come towards you. They may feel like you are their rightful path here with the Chariot. Okay, so I don't know what's going on, Scorpio, you know. We're always so honest and so loving and so forthright. And I'm sorry, Scorpio, sometimes we feel like, you know, we're that car where the seagull drops on your head. You know what I'm trying to say? We get pooped on and we don't deserve it. Okay, at the end of the day, you just want to have fun. You want to experience good times. You want to come together and be happy. You feel like you don't know what's going on, Scorpio. You're willing to take a leap of faith and chance here. You're willing to move forward. You don't know what to expect. You feel like, you know, you're kind of blocked right now maybe as to what direction to go, because this person left you kind of, yeah, at a standstill. They were holding back. They may have been holding on to their money, material possessions, their feelings. It's kind of like the King of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. They wanted it all to themselves. You know, they want everything. They're kind of a greedy person. This is somebody that hides things, perhaps their emotions, their feelings, but also, I don't know. It's you know, what you don't know, Scorpio, I feel, is that this is weighing that person down as well, okay? But they could be in a family situation and they're going through a transformation at this moment in time. And there you are, Scorpio, in your own reading. So they're definitely going through some kind of a transformation in a family. So that could be why there's a lot of conflict, a lot of guilt, and there's a lot of tied up stability, money, resources, investments, home, properties, whatever the case may be. Investments. So this person, you know, is trying to figure out their life. They've been confused. They've been overwhelmed. And I would say a little bit greedy. There is a turning point though here, okay? We have the Five of Pentacles. The turning point, Spirit is saying the big changes is a breakup or an ending to a situation here. Because, you know, that's either between you and them, or again, they were in another situation. What is this Death card energy here for Scorpio? Because they're feeling guilty or they're feeling worried. So they're really worried about these changes. They're really worried about this transformation they're going through. Or again, that's you, Scorpio. They may have left you high and dry. They've been looking at their other opportunities, or you are, because you are left high and dry. What are these other opportunities with the Seven of Cups for Scorpio? What do we need to know? Wow, Five of Pentacles again. So double Five of Pentacles, double Chariot. So some of you are moving forward, Scorpio, because this person just kind of left you high and dry. They've gone through some kind of a transformation, some kind of a major change and adjustment in their life. It can also represent that, you know, this person, they've been doing so much soul searching, which is also a part of that transformation. And there was a sacrifice they needed to make, and it created a lot of drama in their life, a lot of indecision, a lot of staying up late at night, worrying, being self-defensive, okay? Because it's like they've either been waiting for you or you've been waiting for them. And they're feeling guilty about that, you know, but they're not showing it with the moon that came up in a pre-shuffle as well. Let's see what your advice is. Now, these all fell out in pre-shuffle. I was shuffling the deck of the Enchanted Heart Oracle, and they just all came dropping out. So let's see what's going on. If this resonates for you, Scorpio, I forgot to mention, there will be a part 2, upper right-hand corner. It'll say part 2, watch now. That's an individual purchase. Down below in description and comment section, it'll say part 2 options. So it doesn't matter to me what you choose. It's all an option for you. You can choose to join the Shacy Spiritual Warrior membership family, which you can get unlimited part 2s for a lot less, but it's up to you. It doesn't matter to me. It's just all an option you ask for. Okay, so they're all there, but let's get into it. And I'll dig in a lot deeper, okay? Now, we have dream keepers. Loving spiritual guardians are taking care of you. They sprinkle magic, light, and inspiration into your heart. You are safe in the mandala of their love. I am loved and there is peace in my heart. So Spirit wants you to know, you know, that you're totally taken care of by your spiritual guardians. You're watched over, Scorpio. And Spirit wants you to know that no matter what, you are safe, okay? And they want you to know that you're loved and that there is and will be peace in your heart, okay? For those of you that are not feeling it, okay? Tree Spirit, seek restfulness in the sanctuary of your soul. You are spiritually protected and many good things will happen. Beings of unconditional love help me in all ways. So because we're beings of, you know, unconditional love. I'm a Scorpio too, by the way, for those of you that are brand new. So I relate very well. Because you give unconditional love, you know, you are protected by the universe. I remember a tarot reader for me back when I was in my early 20s. I remember her looking at me and saying, you never have to worry about a thing. She said, you are protected. All your life, you're going to be protected. And I didn't really fully understand at the time. But now I do. Because as Scorpios are the sign of transformation, the death energy. And we are meant to help and transform others. So you may have been sent to this person to help them go through a transformation, Scorpio, to see things maybe they didn't otherwise see, or vice versa, or it could be both of you. That's why we're here. We're going to dig. So I'm going to keep the other 2 messages for after. I want to get your person's energy. Let's see what's happening on, because this is really driving me crazy with the 5 of Pentacles twice and the Chariot that showed up twice and the 9 of Swords that showed up twice here as well. Okay. There's definitely some kind of news or communication, some good news that somebody is waiting for, but feeling guilty about giving. It's like there's an ending to a marriage, a commitment, or a stuck situation, but somebody's feeling guilty about it. So let's see what's going on. What's going on in Scorpio's person of interest energy now? Coming toward them in the future. Remember, this is for anybody, again, with a Scorpio placement. This may resonate from your perspective or the person you're dealing with or will be dealing with in the near future, okay? So for some of you, this could be a love interest, an ex, a co-worker, a boss, family member. Again, I read it as a love reading, but it could be any which way that resonates for your situation if the energy is resonating for you. Personal readings are open now, Scorpio, at shacy.com. They were closed while I'm away. OMG, we've got the 5 of Pentacles again. Okay, so perhaps, and the 2 of Swords and the 3 of Wands and the 10 of Cups, they all wanted to come out at once. So what this is telling me, 5 of Pentacles 3 times, there is a breakup here, a sense of loss, financial, emotional. Somebody's worried about, your person's worried about financial, emotional loss. So they're indecisive. So they've just been waiting. They're in a family situation and they're not sure what to do. 10 of Cups twice as well. 10 of Pentacles. This person is going through a transformation in their family situation that they feel bound and tied to. But yet they're thinking about you and how to take action. They're deep diving about you here. There's a lot of conflict here, a lot of worry. They may be worrying that you have someone else or you're entertaining someone else or vice versa. There's worry here. Okay, anguish. This person is worried about failure. They're worried about suffering the consequences. Karma here. Spirit says there is a turning point here. What is this turning point for Scorpio with their person of interest now or coming toward them in the future? Okay, this person's worried about missing this opportunity with you because of being indecisive in a family situation, because of fearing financial loss and hardship. Clarify the Four of Cups. This person is in a negative mindset. They worry about what could go wrong, Scorpio, rather than what could go right, or this is you. Three of Pentacles. You know what they say, three is a crowd. Sometimes. Most times. You know, even in partnerships, friendships, three has always been an issue. It doesn't work. It won't now and it won't ever, as far as I'm concerned. Good luck. But anyways, you can beg to differ. That's okay. We can agree to disagree, whoever disagrees with me. But through my life so far, I have found that three has been a crowd, even in friendships. So, but what Spirit is saying here is we've got, some of you may be seeing multiple threes and multiple fives, 555, 333. Okay, that's what I'm getting so far. But this is, you know, I'm waiting to work together. I'm not sure, you know, if I'll be refused. I'm left out in the cold. I don't know what to do. I'm just kind of standing here. I'm thinking, Hermit card. I'm wondering how to take the action. I feel stuck. This person is extremely indecisive. Okay. They're not functioning properly. They're definitely all in their head, doing a lot of soul searching here. It's causing this person to become very defensive and argumentative. Okay. This is somebody who believes in perfection, doesn't want to make any mistakes, afraid of making any mistakes. The thing of it is you grow and you learn from your mistakes. So if you're afraid to take risks, you're afraid to take chances, or you're afraid of change, because that's what the Wheel of Fortune is. This is about change, timing, your destiny, the death energy, going through these massive changes. Spirit is letting your person know, or you know, that these changes are necessary for growth, both spiritually, emotionally. It's for your growth. And somebody is in this negative Nancy or negative Andrew energy. This is on your person's side. But again, feel free to flip the energies. Again, it depends who's watching. Is in a negative mindset, refusing to accept anything new, still focusing on possible loss, or is experiencing loss. Remember, this may not have happened yet. They're worried about what they could go through in terms of financial hardship and loss. Here is what I'm getting. And I'm getting it's mostly financial. Okay. Why is this person the Four of Cups energy for Scorpio? So in part 2, I'll focus on August. And I'm also going to focus on looking at the after tarot for the next 6 months. See what the possible outcome is, Scorpio. And we're also going to dive into the twin flame energy. So if you feel like you're in a twin flame connection, I'm going to dig into that as well. I'm going to pull the tarot dice again. Love, guidance, and advice messages from your person. I'm going to see who or what could be affecting your connection as well. Let's see what's going on. Four of Cups. Yeah. Ten of Swords. I saw that in pre-shuffle as well, Scorpio. So this may have ended very painfully for you. This person or you, Scorpio, may have hit rock bottom. I don't feel this is your energy. I am seeing transformation here, but if you're in a marriage or commitment, this could be you, or this could be your person generally. I find I pick up the other person's energy, but again, feel free to flip it. There's family here. There's tied up assets, resources, feeling stuck, bound, and tied to this situation. Spirit saying there needs to be a sacrifice here. 9 to the 10 of Swords means that a painful cycle is closing, that somebody has been going through this very big transformation. And it's about leaving the old behind and going forward to new experiences, new people, places, things here. We have waiting, the Three of Wands twice here. We're waiting. We're waiting to stand up and fight for what we want, but we're afraid to do that because we're going to experience loss financially here. Okay. Yes, we have communication. So we've got the Page of Wands and we have the Eight of Wands here. So it's like somebody almost feels guilty if they end a situation or tell you that they've ended a situation. There's guilt, there's worry, there's stress. that maybe you'll refuse them if they do end a situation. So it's almost like they're between worlds again, Scorpio, where if I end this situation, I'm going to experience financial loss. And then if Scorpio refuses me, then I'm really screwed. That's, sorry, Scorpio, but that's the message I'm getting. Let me know how that resonates. This person is meticulously and a perfectionist. So, you know, this is somebody that's going to be really hard on themselves if they make a mistake. They could be a father or a mother in a family. Again, not gender specific, parental figure or your boss. They may be worried about, you know, if they have a lot of tied up assets and resources, they might be worried that you might take advantage of that. I'm not really getting that 100%, but we have the Four of Wands. So this is some kind of communication about freedom, ending a painful situation. We've got freedom, a reason to celebrate. So they're not sure. They're not sure, you know, whether this is a missed opportunity or not. Why is the Four of Wands here for Scorpio's person of interest? So your person is basically throwing themselves into the work because they're indecisive as to whether or not this opportunity was missed already or not. What is Scorpio's person's plans towards Scorpio in the near future? They're trying to be patient. They're trying to balance their emotions because they've been going through a lot of negative internal drama. Like, I hate to say it that way. It's just that this person thinks too much. They worry too much. And they are going through a transformation and they don't like the changes. They don't feel comfortable with them. And they're not confident in their choices. This is somebody that wants a sure thing. This is somebody that doesn't want to make mistakes, Scorpio. They cross their T's, they dot their I's, even if they have to do it 10 times over. They don't want to make a mistake and then get refused because then they feel like they've lost a lot of, I'm getting like a big financial risk for them is what I'm getting. So it seems like this person is really more focused on the finances because they are very detail orientated, but to the point that they become flawed. And I say that because it is a flaw. It's good to be steady. It's good to be grounded. It's good to be stable. But if you're unhappy in your present situation and you feel like you can't sleep, you can't function, like you're always having to defend yourself or argue, you know, with somebody, always having to do the sacrificing, then that is not happiness. You cannot, I suppose you could live on money alone, I suppose. I don't know why you'd want to. Unless you want to bury yourself with your money. It's not a good way to go, is it? I don't know, Scorpio. Let's keep digging. Not for us Scorpios. That's why I don't feel like it's your energy. I really don't. Okay? There's definitely, you know, the feeling here that either you are in a highly spiritual connection here with the Emperor and the Empress, or your person is in a marriage or commitment here. And they're indecisive about ending that because they're worried about the repercussions. They, Seven of Swords. They're worried about what they might lose if you refuse them, or if they've already missed this opportunity and they come towards you. They're trying to balance, you know, their energy right now. It's almost like they're unhappy where they are, but they're not making a move because of that financial stress that they're feeling if they do leave their current situation. So while they're working, they're trying to make balanced decisions and choices, Scorpio. Spirit is saying that, you know, you need to hit rock bottom before you start over. 9 to the 10 of Swords, death, indicates there's definitely a new beginning coming, because you can only go down so far before you go back up. Why is the Seven of Swords here for Scorpio's person of interest? Yeah. So this person has been moving painfully slow, Scorpio, and they may have been appearing standoffish to you and silent because they're in the hermit energy, and they're moving like a slug. You might as well say they're not moving at all, because they're at this indecisive point where they're being angelically guided to balance their emotions and to figure things out and to be patient. It's all in the timing. Because this is someone that is used to running the show, Scorpio. They like to do things in a certain way. And when things don't go their way, it's almost like they just like, well, then I'm not dealing with it. That's what I'm getting. I'm not dealing with it today. I'm not going to deal with it tomorrow. I'll deal with it when I'm ready. And so it tends to slow this person down. All right, Scorpio, let's get your love, guidance, and advice messages. Wow. And then I will get the mutual energies. What is the love, guidance, and advice messages for Scorpio? Spirit is saying you need clear boundaries, Scorpio. That the situation, relationship, you need to protect and honor your energy in a balanced way. Okay, and so do they. They have balance on their side. So Spirit's saying, you know, maybe time to spend alone and reconnect when you're able to, if you're not now. Okay, that setting healthy boundaries are necessary. That you have to learn to say no when needed, because you show unconditional love here, Scorpio, all the time. You're coming up, I feel, as the Empress, somebody who is very nurturing, very giving. You may be a mother already, or they see you as the future mother of their children, or you both already have children either together and you're apart right now. Whatever the case may be, Spirit is saying it is definitely time to focus on self-love here, Scorpio. Practicing self-love and self-care will attract more loving people and healthy relationships into your life. Find peace and balance within. Accept the past and all that is with grace. Accept yourself at all levels. This may pertain to an awakening of love for self. Because this person hasn't shown you any love or any nurturing or any kind of respect, and that's what I'm getting here, Scorpio. You can correct me down below if I'm wrong. Remember, it is a general reading, personal readings at shacy.com. But that's the message I'm getting. This person has been in hermit mode, all into what they're thinking and how they're feeling. That I feel like they haven't made any sacrifices for your connection because they're very worried about dinero, the money. Is what I'm mostly getting, but I'm also getting guilt and worry about maybe sneaking off from this relationship, going slowly. They may have come in and out because they would worry and then back off. That's another message I'm getting for some of you here. They may have already been in a marriage commitment, or you were, but they've really been angelically guided to balance their emotions and work together to overcome things. But so far they're in this sword energy of, you know, not really wanting to talk about anything. It's like I'm trying to get away slowly from another situation or from the situation with you, because, I mean, point blank period, Scorpio, it's almost like this person is, they want to be perceived as the emperor, but they're not in some respects, because they don't want to deal. Emperors deal with things. Emperors take charge of things. This is not an emperor. This is an imposter for some of you. They like to pretend that they're in charge, that they're taking charge. And maybe they are for some of you, but for some of you, I'm definitely getting the fact that this person, it prefers to ignore reality. Refuse everybody and everything when things don't go their way, and they throw themselves into the work and they're like, I'm getting away from this. They don't want to deal with it. So that's definitely a message I'm getting for some of you. For others of you, this person wants to communicate with you here, okay, but they need to stand up and fight against another situation that they're not doing. They're not taking the initiative to make the changes here because they're too worried about how it will affect their bottom line. Because again, the Five of Pentacles came out 3 times and the Chariot twice in pre-shuffle. So they're worried that if they go towards you, travel towards you, for some of you, I'm definitely getting distance here. Timing is an issue. That if they travel towards you, that either A, you know, I'll leave my other situation and Scorpio will refuse me and then I'm screwed, or B, or it can be both, you know, if I leave this other situation, you know, I will end up with nothing and I will go towards Scorpio and put the effort in. But what if Scorpio has already, you know, left this situation and they don't want to work on this with me? So instead of communicating with you like an emperor truly would, if they wanted to take charge of the situation, they choose to just kind of sneak off and not deal with it. I'm getting so many mixed messages. Let me know what applies, what doesn't. You're all going to be different, but let's get the mutual energies. Then in part 2, I'm going to dig really deep, Scorpio, because boy, do we need to, okay? Wow, see, stuck, feeling trapped. So this is leaving you and them both feeling stuck and trapped, and you know, I can't sleep, I can't function properly because we're being angelically guided here to pace ourselves here in this situation, Scorpio. So we have happiness, abundance. This is the whole enchilada. Somebody is feeling stuck in a family situation. So it's either you or them or both of you here. So we need to learn our lessons, Spirit is saying here, before you can move forward. So endings bring new beginnings. We have death energy here. So we need to conclude a situation before we can go forward. And somebody is almost refusing to do that, is what I'm getting here, Scorpio. Somebody's refusing to end a situation for being afraid of what might happen if they do. Will you still be there? Will you still be available? Or will this work out or won't it? Like, this is somebody in that negative mindset, okay? They don't have faith. They lack the faith, okay? So some of you may be into a new business. You may have a new idea, either now or in the future here. You may be becoming more creative. You may be throwing yourselves more into your work here. Spirit is definitely saying that you and this person have a lot of decisions and choices you could make, okay? That you're not really stuck. It's stuck in confusion, that you do have a choice. You can either go left or right, or you can choose to stay where you are and kind of not make a decision, okay? The choice is always going to be yours. We all have free will, okay? And we have soulmates. So you're definitely tied at a soul-to-soul level with this person, Scorpio, which makes it really, really tough to get away from that situation. But I definitely feel like, you know, someone's trying to. I'm trying to get away from this situation. I'm refusing everybody and everything right now. I just want to be myself. You know, I'm feeling less than. This is almost somebody, I keep getting that. Somebody with a very negative mindset. It's almost the poor me syndrome. Okay? And an emperor wouldn't be like that. An emperor and empress would not be like that. They would be more like, you know, I'm taking charge of my life. I'm doing the right thing. I'm going to speak up. I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm going to say what I need to say. Somebody that makes decisions and sticks by them and you know, makes plans. So, you know, I'm almost getting the feeling that somebody is trying to make an emperor decision, but they're in the King of Wands energy of where they're very materialistic. They want to have a good time. They're focused too much on money and stability and good times is what I'm getting. But let's start digging into part 2. Let's see what we're trying to get away from or get away to, what we're refusing or what we're, you know, what we're having nightmares over here, Scorpio. We're going to start digging deep. So for those of you, again, that want to get in the Shacy Prism Tarot giveaway, just hit the like button, comment down below, let me know you're interested, hit the notification bell so you can be notified, and I'll notify you at the end of August. It doesn't matter where you're located. It's my way, again, of saying thank you. So for those of you meeting me on part 2, upper right-hand corner is the individual, and again, in the description, in the comment section, it'll say part 2 options. You have the option of joining the CHC Spiritual Warrior membership, and the other options are there as well. I thank you so much for being here. Thank you to Jen and Goodman, and to all of you so much for supporting. And again, personal readings are open at shacy.com. For those of you leaving me now, I'll see you next time. For those of you seeing me on part 2, I will be right there. Let's start digging into the twin flame energy and the next 6 months. Let's see if we can find an outcome with the after tarot as well. Bye for now, Scorpio.